Pod Caviar off-season content. I'm in the greatest studio ever created, and I'm with Graham. And we just got finished doing the 1 Gram Army podcast. So we got a soundboard over there, and it's pretty awesome. So we're going to use it on this podcast, too.
What? This better be about pizza.
Yes. You see that? Pizza is one of my favorite foods ever, but I stopped using it. I stopped eating it because, fuck. I don't know, man. One of the things that happened to me was I go to a doctor's office for regular checkups. I take my health pretty seriously. So there's a male doctor and there's a woman doctor, and they're married. So I started going to the male doctor, and he was like, oh, my God, you're so overweight. You got to stop eating so much goddamn food. You're so fucking fat. You're overweight.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay. So I went with that, and I started telling people, and they're like, dude, no, you're not. Like, you're a good size. You're not overweight. I'm like, well, this fucking doctor with a goddamn degree on the wall, he's telling me that I'm overweight, so I got to stop eating so much shit. I get into the fucking mindset of not eating everything. This is over a year ago, all right? So I changed my whole fucking diet, okay?
All right.
And so I go, I had an appointment last week, and I go there and I see his wife, and she's like, I mean, you're good. You know what I mean? You're not really obese. By the numbers, you're overweight, but it's not that bad. And I'm like, why the fuck is healthcare in America so fucking bad? To the point to where, and I don't have shitty insurance. I swear to God I don't. I have really good insurance, and I went to the best doctor in town just for them to tag team the fuck out of my feelings and say, oh my God, you are fat as fuck. You are the fattest fucking motherfucker I've ever seen in my office.
Nice.
And then fast forward a year, and then she's like, it's not that bad. I mean, come on. I mean, you gained 5 pounds, but you could be fatter. I swear to you, and I've changed everything in my diet. I don't do anything, but I drink water and I drink beer. Okay? If you give me a soda, I'm that guy. I'm that annoying fucking friend now that's like, soda now. I'll just have a beer. In fact, I would like to have a smart water. I was really painting it to that corner, you know?
Yeah.
I was that guy that would
Absolutely.
fucking demolish a medium pizza like it was nothing. And now it's like, pizza, oh my God. I've
Right.
become that guy.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat it, man. I know.
It's,
I feel you on that.
it's bullshit.
Whenever I eat pizza, I'm like, I shouldn't be eating this.
And that's how, but you still eat it, right?
It's still delicious in your mouth.
It is, right? Now, yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now
You
I'm
just
to the
can't
point to
eat
where
it.
I'm
You
like,
just
I
can't
can't
do
do
it
it now. I can't do it anymore.
Nope.
So, yeah, whatever. America, the greatest nation in the world, except for healthcare. That's like my old doctor that I went to and shit. I had a fucking mark on my shoulder, and I was like, hey, I'm kind of concerned about this mark. And he looked at it, he was like, it's probably going to be okay. When you pay to go see a person that specializes in just bodies, human bodies.
Dude, you live in a country where there's people who don't have access to doctors.
Yes.
You hear about it all the time.
Of course.
They're like, you live in this country, you better feel fucking lucky.
Exactly.
It only costs you $75.
Right.
To find out if you're dying or not.
Yeah.
But then you go to that and they're like, what are you doing here?
Yeah. He was like,
You see all these people,
He's like,
you're probably going to be fine.
probably all right. It's probably all right. Probably all right is the last thing I want to hear from a goddamn doctor that I'm paying to go see. Okay?
It's part of the technological era. We all listen. We all hear from people.
Yeah.
And they go to doctors and they're like, oh, yeah, they put me in this tube and shot photons through me or
Of
whatever.
course, yeah.
And they're like,
Yeah.
they found out, they were like, you're fine.
Yeah.
But you go to the doctor, they like touch the top of your forehead. They're like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. It's certain things that
Like,
doctors
you
shouldn't be
just-
able to say.
Yeah,
It's
you just touched my forehead.
Exactly. You shouldn't be able to go as a doctor. You shouldn't just be like, I don't know.
This
man,
is
I don't know.
costing me thousands of dollars a
you
year.
Cannot. You should not be able to just be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's probably be all right. I don't know.
Right.
No. I don't know. I'll see you back in 6 months. I don't know.
Right.
Shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're paying for that. Thousands and thousands of dollars.
Of
There's
course.
people who would kill to be in the situation where you have access to health
Right.
care. And you go to the doctor.
Right.
And the doctor's like, meh.
Yeah. This is how fucked up it is in America because,
Meh.
like you said, there are people who have serious issues,
Yep.
like legitimate issues. That's not a question. They can't go to a doctor. But with
Yeah.
me, I thought I had a serious issue, and I was really worried about it. And I paid to go to a doctor just for him to be like, I don't know, man. It's all right. I mean, I don't know. Probably be all right. I don't know. This is America. This
I
is Childish
should be
Gambino said it. This is America. I'm telling you.
I should be a doctor.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers come in,
I don't know, man. And then this is coming from you and I who worked on aircraft. And there's plenty of times that we be like, I don't know, man. I'm probably all right. I don't know.
Working on airplanes.
Right.
In our early 20s.
Yes.
The government was like, yeah, put that together.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
And then somebody be like, yo, is this okay? Because
Yeah.
I don't think it's okay. We're about to fly this plane with 30
Yeah.
other people on it.
And
Is
they'd
this
be
okay?
like, oh, you know what? You keep
All
your
right,
mouth
yeah.
shut because we got these other guys over here who are 25 years old.
Right.
And they're going to sign off
Exactly.
on
Yeah.
how
they,
what you
They
did.
definitely know what's going on. And you're like,
Of course. And they should make the decisions about who flies. in
right, yeah.
airplanes.
I don't know, man. It'd probably be all right. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, when it lands, just write it up again. If you come back down safely, I don't know. Any landing that you walk away from is a good landing. I don't know why you're complaining. This is America. I swear to God.
The American
I shit you not.
military.
Yes. I shit you not. This is America. I swear to God, okay? I went to Crystal's earlier and they have a lemon head slushy. And it fucking looked delicious. I ordered a sack. I ordered 12 Crystals. And what a Crystal, for anybody who doesn't know what Crystals are, they're like little burgers,
It's
White Castle. Yeah.
If you don't know what Crystal is, it's White Castle.
Yeah, yeah. So I ordered
If you
12
don't
of
know what
those.
White Castle is, you know what Crystals is.
Right. I ordered 12 of those with cheese, and then I ordered one lemon head slushy. So I pull around, and they gave me 3 of them, and I was like, I only wanted one, but I kind of wanted all 3 of them because they were fucking delicious.
Well, they were there.
Yeah. This is America. You can be as gluttonous as you want if you can afford it.
Well, see, and that's part of your experience at the doctor's office, though, I feel, because it's like, I worry about it sometimes. Sometimes I worry, and I'm like, oh, shit. Am I, like, turning into a huge, fat sack of shit?
Yeah.
Because in this country, that can happen. Like, if you're not paying attention
Of course.
in this country,
Of course.
you're not going to starve to death.
No, you're
gonna
not.
Eat yourself.
You're going to eat.
To
The portions
death.
in America are unbelievably big.
And what is composed of it is horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You can go to a restaurant, chain restaurant, and get a 12-ounce steak. That alone should be a meal, but then they're like, you get 2 sides.
Yeah.
And
Almost
then-
all
and then
of them are cheese.
half off appetizers, so you get more food, fatty. What else do you want?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Well, and go somewhere super nice. And they're like, we have these things to choose from. And you're like, oh, we'll have some of that. And
Yeah.
that seems light and that seems fun. And then you're like, oh, this is like some sort of exotic animal melted in delicious cheese.
Yes,
like it's
yes.
the same problem
Yeah.
when you go out to eat.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
important.
You know.
And then even in your own home, though.
Yeah.
If you're like, I'm going to have chicken breast and broccoli, you're like, well, that broccoli came from some bizarre source. And the chicken is clearly going to be from
Of
somewhere
course.
weird.
Yeah. The chicken breast is huge, so you
Yeah,
know.
it'll be
you already
something.
know it's pumped up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And then you pay more for naturally grown with no antibiotic shit. You got to pay even more for that.
And there's not really any guarantee that's what you're getting.
Exactly.
Because there's no taste difference.
No, it's not.
Like
The only thing that's different is the size.
Yeah, the allegedly most humane eggs, like the ones that are like, oh, you know, free range properly, like they're outside and blah, 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 cage free. Like they taste the same as the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
I don't
because
really
it's factory farming.
Yeah, I don't really get hung up over that shit. I'm like, I just want eggs.
Yeah.
When I crack a fucking egg and I want to make it into an omelet and throw some cheese in it, I want it to taste good.
I mean, I certainly take proper fresh eggs. Like if someone you know has chickens,
Right.
they offer you eggs, you go after those eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, I will do that.
Those
Yeah.
eggs are
I
delicious.
think the last time that I was offered eggs like that, it was by this weird woman, and she was pretty fucking scary. Okay? It was in the most. I was in a situation where the last thing that you thought was going to happen to you was somebody walking to you and saying, "Would you like some eggs, sir?" I'm like, no, I don't want any fucking eggs. It is 2:00. It was 2:45 in the morning. I don't want eggs. Okay. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird.
It's unsettling.
Yeah. Take your eggs to the farmer's market. It's a more a more appropriate place to fucking do your eggs, but whatever. Pod Caviar off-season content.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not being an ideal guest?
No, you are. No, this is awesome because I just had to rant about my life for whatever. I'm back on day shift now, and it's like, I'm awake during the day, and like the sun is out and shit. I don't understand. New job is awesome though, so I can't complain about that. I mean, it is amazing.
You're getting used to daylight.
I am, yeah. It is. It is terrible. It's not something that you're used to because there has been 2 times in the past couple weeks where I have woken up at a time and I thought it was the flip version of that time. Like yesterday when it was storming really bad, it was 9 o'clock in the morning, but it was so dark. And I woke up, I thought it was 9 o'clock at night.
Ooh.
Do you understand how confusing that is? Because I woke up before then and it was like 8:30 and I was like, oh, okay, it's 8:30. It's still pretty early. I'm going to go back to bed. It's Saturday. I don't have shit to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to sleep. And then I wake back up and then I look at my phone and it says it's 9 o'clock, but outside it was unbelievably dark. And I was like, what the fuck? Did I just lose a whole day sleeping? What is going on with my body to where I lose a whole day? I mean, it was almost panic mode because my phone just says 9:30. It doesn't say AM or PM.
Ooh.
So I had to figure out somewhere.
Phone assumes you know where you are.
Exactly. I had to figure out where can I go see the time where it tells me where it's AM or PM. And that was a whole 5-10 minutes of shit to where I had to figure it out. Luckily, I figured it out and it was 9 o'clock AM. And, one of the biggest storms ever decided to roll through.
Yep.
We are in that part of the time in the year where just storms are like, hey, I'm here.
Well, it gets super, super hot.
Yeah.
So when the whatever low pressure system's pushing.
It's
something. It rains a lot.
Yeah. Anytime a low pressure system pulls in, and then it's going to rain. But yeah. It's pretty cool, one of these weeks, I guess this upcoming week, I'll start doing the research so we can start season 2.
I am super duper cereal.
I am definitely going to do some research so we could do the season 2, episode 1 of Pod Caviar. Like I said, it's always there, and I already got the list, and it's going to be awesome. I just got to do the research and start it. So this will probably be the last episode of all-season content. I like all-season content. We need this exercise. I feel like
it's a good time.
It is.
It's always
without the structure of staying on subject, which we have trouble doing.
Yeah, I don't know if there's that's if I may. I don't know that there's a big difference in this and the other.
No, the other has music. That's why before we recorded, you're like, do you want your music? I'm like, no, of course not. This is off-season content, damn you. There's no music involved.
I just feel like this special was just as much about whatever as it was about anything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And I'm going to upload this, and people who subscribe, they're going to get a fucking notification. They'll be like, oh, shit. And then it's going to be me ranting about certain things. Water. Yeah, you've gotten to that point where you need water, right? Yeah, see? It happens. Yeah. So, how long have we been recording? How long have I been ranting?
We're running up close to 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
We did fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it's off-season content.
Off-season content. I will say, me being a DC Comics fan, I've seen the trailer for Shazam, and I've seen the trailer for the new Aquaman movie. I like them both. I will be the first person to say that DC Comics has made a ton of missteps with their recent movies, but they seem to be in a... Shazam reminds me that DC Comics seems to be moving in the right direction, but Shazam reminds me of those old movies that we grew up as a kid that Steven Spielberg did, where it was like, it was good humor. It was fun, but it can appeal to both kids and adults. It reminds me of like it kind of reminds me of like an E.T. or it reminds me of Toy Soldiers. It reminds me of those old movies that you can still watch. Even the Goonies, you can watch it as a kid and enjoy it. You can watch it as an adult. That's what Shazam is, and Aquaman is Aquaman. I mean, I'm surprised that they made Aquaman into a mainstream hero, you know, a character.
It was, to me, that was digging in the crates for them.
It was.
You know?
It was. They kind of fucked themselves because now they have to rely more on the secondary characters as opposed to in the past it was always Superman and Batman.
Right.
So now instead of that you have Wonder Woman, Shazam, Aquaman, Suicide Squad. You know, yeah, but there hasn't been a solo Batman movie since Dark Knight Rises,
right?
Which was Christopher Nolan, the end of his trilogy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's
fine, I guess.
They're leaning more towards shining light on the villain, so a lot of their movies are going to be R-rated, and they're gonna shine light on the villains, as I said, and then really talk about their storyline. This is how Marvel has done so good, and I'm not going to hate on Marvel. They've done so good at what they've done that DC they can do that, but they can't do that.
Yeah. Well, to me, though, you also live in a world where there's like Star Wars movies coming out like blah, blah.
Well, not anymore
blah.
because the Han Solo movie, it didn't do as good, so they canceled the rest of the Star Wars movies.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't see it. People weren't thrilled
It was
about
okay.
Last Jedi.
I
think everything up to that point, though, was fine.
Yeah.
And, I just recently saw Last Jedi.
I haven't seen Last
for the
Jedi.
first time.
I have not seen Last Jedi.
Just watch it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that you just got to watch it.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Star Wars, I mean, they sunk whatever into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw Han. Han was good. It was just it was just a long movie.
Yeah.
It was a really long movie, but it was good. Fuck it.
Could be part of the problem is that they're trying to over expand on the storyline,
Well, yeah. Well, that's what they're gonna do. They've been doing Han Solo. They did. They were gonna do an
Trek.
Obi-Wan Kenobi movie. They were gonna do a
yeah. See, I don't want to shit on Star Wars, but Star Trek. I would even if they were like, hey, the Next Generation cast come back, do Star Trek. I'd be like, all right,
yeah, okay, cool.
Well, or something that was like continuing that storyline.
All right.
Yeah. I'd watch it.
I don't know.
Probably not.
I think they're still going to have
No,
Quentin Tarantino do the next Star Trek movie, though.
It seems so weird.
Do you think he's going to pull it off, though?
But yeah, but which of those timelines is it going to be?
The new timeline. I think it's going to be the new timeline, but he's going to do Yesterday's Enterprise. That was a great episode.
Like he's going to do Yesterday's Enterprise from Next Generation, where it was the one where they were at war with the Klingons and shit, like where they weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah,
remember? Like,
no, I've seen that. No, the episode is banging. Yeah.
You know that episode.
Yeah,
where they go through there's like a rift in space.
Yes,
and
it's a great episode.
Enterprise C
and it's available on Netflix.
Yeah, it's the Next Generation episode. Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah,
I'm with that. If
that
was the timeline.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I fucks with it.
Yeah. That era of Star Trek deserves the recognition.
Yeah. But, that's how it is, man. I mean, I think that Quentin Tarantino would do a good job. I think that Shazam will do good. I think that Wonder Woman definitely will do good. And then Aquaman will also do good. And then there's just certain things that the WB and then DC has to do. First of all, the reason why the movies they did good, but like people really didn't like them that much is because there were changes that the audience didn't like, including myself. I just wish that they had have stuck with the comic storylines and then gone from there. I believe that the movies were great, but the studio interfered to the point to where they weren't great. But I also believe that going forward, the studio learned its lesson and will back off and then let the directors and the cast and everything take control of their product. I saw the trailer for Shazam. It looks good. I saw the trailer for Aquaman. That also looks good. I didn't see there's not a trailer for, that I know of, there's not a trailer for the next Wonder Woman movie, but I believe that's going to be good. But WB is really in a position to where they can't rely on the Superman and the Batman anymore, so they have to rely on all the other characters, and they're doing as good as they can, and I believe in them, so fuck it, whatever.
Agreed.
You gotta see that we're the people who supported a Batman movie with Val Kilmer as Batman. You know, like people tend to forget that back in the day that those Batman movies were geared towards selling toys. That's why Gotham City was so animated and shit like that. So you had Batman and Batman Returns. Those were great movies. They were dark as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, in line with the Nolan movies. And then you have the Bruckheimer movies where it was like, hey, this is a circus, you know? And it's like, okay, cool. That's WB right there. Even Superman Returns wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't executed in a way that would be great. And even for the Marvel fans, let's not act like Marvel hasn't had some shitty fucking movies, okay? Their studio is split between Fox and Marvel and Disney. Okay, Disney is supposed to be buying out the Fox port so you can have X-Men be in the Marvel universe or whatever, but come on. Marvel took 10 years to be where they're at right now. WB is in DC, they're at the beginning stages of that. Let them crawl before they walk, and I think it'll be okay. Yeah. They're not the same. They're not the same. They are not the same at all. And a lot of critics were like, it's not Marvel, so it's trash. You can't do that. They're not the same. But whatever, you know.
I guess.
Yeah.
I see so few of them.
443-747-1417 is the number to get in touch with Pod Caviar. Second season is going to start pretty soon. And we're always going to do content. We're always going to do content. No music. If you don't hear music, it's off-season content. Once you hear that music start, then you already know what's going to be season 2. What? But yeah, you can call up Pod Caviar, man. Pod Caviar ain't going nowhere. You know, we're going to be good. We're going to be good, man. We got a soundboard. We're going to be super good now, man. Hell yeah, man.
It's pretty important.
Fuck yeah. Here we go.
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Go ahead, plug your show, One Gram Army. You got a number that people actually use.
Yeah, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
It's called the 1 Gram Army Podcast, and you can call me and berate me about any number of things at 847-665-9238.
All right, yeah. Well, thanks for gramming the 1 Gram Army coming on the show today. Yes, this has been Pod Caviar off-season content. I'm your host, Tony, and I'm out.